Good morning, everyone. We are back at Universal Studios Hollywood, bright and early on this Sunday, and what a difference a weekend makes. We were here last Sunday in the pouring rain for the tropical storm. We had a warning not to go outside because the weather was so bad. Today, it is so hot, there's an excessive heat warning. So, it's always something here in California. We'll start here at the Lumley Court, where this will be transformed into a Peacock Halloween-themed bar with all sorts of themed spooky drinks. And Peacock is NBC Universal's streaming service right across the way over here at Hollywood Dine. There will be a Chucky-themed barbecue. Yes, the restaurant will be transformed. And right across the way, we just saw there is a photo op set up with a bunch of Chucky dolls currently streaming on Sci-Fi and USA. While they have not announced the scare zones, we kind of know what most of them are going to be. And these walls went up a couple weeks ago, and we had an idea it was going to be some kind of killer toy maze, and that's exactly what it appears to be based on the decor that is out. So we've got some stuffed animals and some demonic looking toys here in front of Universal Plaza. See some skeletons and lights hidden inside the pile here. And if you've been to Halloween Horror Nights in the past, you know these big shipping containers contain kind of like a flamethrower, so the fire will shoot out of here. And if it's anything like last year, they changed it where there is not an opening ceremony, but they do a little ceremony here throughout the night. And I think they did that because the crowds just got too large up here. Everybody was waiting to watch and they couldn't clear guests out. So that happened periodically throughout the night. Here we have some more props that are probably covered up for daytime operations. I would assume there's some sort of killer toys in there. Where Baker Street meets Pet's Place, this location, our first house, it'll be The Last of Us, based on the video game, not the TV series. Wait. As I was going down the Starway after doing the studio tour, I was like, that is not The Last of Us that's down in the lower left. This is Evil Dead Rise from the movie this year. Okay, now back to the video. No visible work outside, but this location will more than likely be the queue line for that house, not a scare zone. We don't see any decorations, and that's what they've done in the past. Now, if we come over this way, towards the Palace and Mel's, our second house will be Monstruos. This house we've been watching closely. The facade has been done for a while. Now, John Murdy gave a presentation at Midsummer Scream, the Halloween and Horror Convention, on what this was going to be. It's Monstruos, the monsters of Latin America. And this is going to be epic, and it's going to have its own character outside that will act as kind of your guide. Very, very cool. Looking forward to this one. Right around the corner here on French Street, there will be a scare zone that you will exit the Monstruos house through, and there's my shadow. This is based on fake, made-up 1950s Mexican mummy movies. And John Murdy told us in that presentation that his creative team had to sit and make all of these movie posters and come up with fake names and fake posters. So cool. Since we were here last week, these big mummy skeletons have been added. These were not here, so some more decor. Like I said, these movie posters are all fake movies made by the HHN creative team to fit the scare zone. Very creative. And the blank white ones are actually television screens, so those will light up during Horror Nights. John Murdy did mention El Terror de las Momias, so I think that may be the name of the scare zone, but we'll see when they actually announce it. And if you're wondering if the Minions survived this, yes. Their cafe is that way. And we kind of have to scream over this copyrighted music because YouTube does not like it, so that's why I'm talking so much here. The contrast is so stark. Look at Super Silly Funland. A momia. As I mentioned, there is no decor here in Pet's Place or Minion Way. We don't expect anything because it'll be a queue line. But they do have a couple little posters up here at the Minion Cafe. And if you did not know, they started mobile ordering here at Universal Studios. So there's multiple locations where you can actually mobile order your food, and Minion Cafe was one of the first. We did a whole video on that, so make sure to check that out. And there's that spooky minion. If you've been following along here on the channel, you know there's some major construction going on at Universal Studios Hollywood. which included the removal of the animal actor stage and the special effects stage to make way for a brand new Fast and Furious roller coaster. And look at that, fully gone. And for someone that's been coming here since they were a young child, the view is so different now. It's really strange with those buildings gone. And they also recently removed the Universal City sign off the side of the hill, I guess for the supports of the roller coaster. So we'll take a look at that too. Non-theme park related, if you drive in off Lancashire, you can see the new creative campus being built there. There is also a new commissary being built for the team members here and studio employees. Take a look at Super Nintendo World down there. I could see the queue for Mario Kart is all the way outside the outside queue. And the best thing last week during the rain is that ride was a walk-on the entire day. So this is a look at the hillside where that roller coaster will be going. We assume the queue line is going to be up there where one of the theaters used to be, and the roller coaster is going to traverse this whole hillside. The biggest surprise to all of us, especially as YouTubers that like to try to guess things before they happen, Universal has Five Nights at Freddy's coming out in October, and we really thought that was going to be a house here at Universal Studios, or at least a scare zone. Maybe it will be a scare zone. They haven't announced it, but really surprised that was not a house. Universal Plaza is being transformed into a Dia de los Muertos themed area to accompany the house and scare zone. So you can see there are a lot of props set up. It's actually open on the other side, but I know we're not supposed to go in there right now. There is a margarita bar, another bar across the way. They also have a snack stand with tacos and all sorts of things, places to sit and eat and grab a drink. You can maybe see over here some of those decorations. I'll zoom in here in a second. So a better look at the backside of those decorations. If you wanted to ever see what the backside of a skeleton looked like, there you go. Since the theater that held the Jabberwockies has been removed, there is rumor that there is a show in the Kung Fu Panda Theater, which nobody was expecting. So we'll go in there in a little bit after we do the tram tour, because nothing is being set up at Waterworld. We thought maybe Slaughter World, but it may be in there. We'll check it out. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, including Forbidden Journey, will be open during Halloween Horror Nights, and the Death Eaters will be returning this year. They introduced them last year, roaming the area, and they were back during the summer with a little show. I don't know if that show is going to happen, but they'll definitely be roaming around, so check out the Death Eaters. And this way is the way you're going to find two of the houses that are in the backstage area. So you got to walk through Wizarding World, and I'll show you. Just past the exit of Flight of the Hippogriff and Forbidden Journey, these gates will open up, and you will find Chucky Ultimate Kill Count and Universal Monsters Unmasked. We'll be able to get a glimpse of both of those on the studio tour. That is all the construction and Halloween Horror Nights updates for the upper lot. So we're going to make our way over to the studio tour. This year's theme, Exterminatorz with Larry Larva. I know the last couple weeks they've been working diligently on setting all that up in the back lot on the studio tour. So we're going to go hop on now. It's only like 8:15, so the tram should be pretty empty. Last week there were only 5 people on the entire tram during the rain. So let's go check that out. Looks pretty quiet over here, so we may have another tour to ourselves. It's kind of nice because you can shoot out both sides of the tram. Last week during the rain, the sides were down, so it was a little hard to get some footage, but the rain was kind of nice.
If you need any kind of guest assistance, for instance.
Well, this backdrop is new. This was not here last week. Violent Night. Just got off the studio tour. Got a look at all the construction coming up for the Terror Tram Exterminatorz. They're doing a lot of work back there on the back lot. You walk through multiple sets, including the Psycho House, Bates Motel, the War of the Worlds crash site, and then you end up in Nope. But they are building some additional structure, so it is a long walk. It's like 2 or 3 houses in one. It's really cool. They take you on the tram out to the back lot. You get to walk on the trail, see movie sets, and also be scared. There'll be plenty of scare actors back there. A lot of work going on. We'll check back next week. Also, we got to drive by Stage 15, which is Stranger Things 4. Saw the facade for Holidayz in Hell. And then right here at the end of the tour is Chucky, Ultimate Kill Count, and Universal Monsters. But there was a truck, an Enterprise truck, blocking the view from where you could see. So we'll wait till next week. On the lower lot, we have 4 mazes. This is The Last of Us, based on the video game, not the TV show. We also have Holidayz in Hell, which is back here in Stage 15. Behind Transformers is Stranger Things 4. And The Exorcist Believer is also back here. Let's zoom in on The Last of Us. Doesn't look like anything has changed. So here on the lower lot for Halloween Horror Nights, there are 4 houses, like I mentioned, one of those being Stranger Things 4. So there will be Surfer Boy Pizza here between the gift shop and Panda Express. Above, Jurassic Cafe. We just saw the signage is up for the 80s Stellar Bar. Coming down the Starway, we saw some of the kind of like the wall decor, so we'll edit that in. And just past me back here on either side of Transformers will be the entrance to those 4 houses. And Studio Scoop across the midway there will be transformed into Scoops Ahoy, also from Stranger Things. I peeked my head inside of the DreamWorks Theater into the Kung Fu Panda attraction, and there are weird boxes set up in the lobby, the queue lobby, with blue tarps over them, which we've never seen before. So does that mean there's going to be some sort of show in there for Horror Nights since Jabberwockies will not be returning, or will it be at Waterworld? So we don't know, but they have yet to announce the scare zones and the shows. But we're heading out now. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. We'll be here opening night, and we'll do another update before it opens on September 7th. If you'd like to follow us on social media, you can find us at The Funnel Cake Blog on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thanks for watching.